Good morning and welcome to Just Palm TV. My name is Apiwe Onono and this show is called Money Makers. I am not alone today. I am with three business and entrepreneurs that are joining us in studio and one from Pretoria. And today we are looking at how businesses or social media can help influence businesses and how entrepreneurs can move forward and grow their businesses. So as I mentioned, I am not alone. In studio, I have with me Silas Nchabeleng, who is the owner of Suit Up Life. And I also have Smangele Sibisi. She is the owner of Indalo, Natural Nubian Naturals. And joining us via Zoom, we have Koketso Mohlala, who's all the way in Soshanguve. She's a jewelry manufacturer for Ditsala Designs. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Money Makers.
Thanks for having us.
All right. Do we have Koketso with us? Hello, Koketso, if you can hear us.
Hi.
How you doing? Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm great. Thanks for asking me. So,
I'm good, thank you. Let's just get right into it, guys. So you guys have big businesses, especially on social media. Let's just do a quick intro on what your businesses are. Just tell our viewers, what do you do? Silas?
All right. The business is Suit Up Life, and we do bespoke and tailoring for menswear.
I'm from Indalo Nubian Naturals. It's a natural hair salon that caters for afros and dreadlocks. So we do all sorts of things that involve the afros and the dreadlocks. We take care of our natural hair, and that's what we do.
Okay, so you want to fill in our guests on what it is that you do?
hi, I'm Koketso, owner of Ditsala Designs. We design and manufacture jewelry inspired by Africa and its people. So we actually tell African stories with jewelry.
Perfect. So guys, as we mentioned, today we're talking about starting a business and how to make it profitable as an entrepreneur. Just in case you don't know, we are called at Official Palm TV on Instagram and on Twitter. On Facebook, you'll find us as Just Palm TV. Log on, watch us. We're on YouTube. We're at Taxi Ranks. We are everywhere. This is South Africa's first digital TV station. You are at the right place. So just to get going, let's start this conversation, guys. A lot of us are just tired of, waking up and working for someone. I think it's everyone's struggle. At what point for you, Sma, where you're like, you know what, I am going to start my own thing?
So my journey started 21 years ago. At the age of 9, I was fortunate enough to have a family that was encouraging, that was there for me throughout what I thought was just a passion. And I started doing hair professionally 2011. And in 2014, I then asked my then employer that I feel like I'm at the point where I want to run something. I want to run my own space. I want to run people because I can see how well I work with my employees, because then I was the head stylist and I was given an opportunity to train, to teach, and to run social media for the company. Mm-hmm. And what they said to me was, no, you're still young, you can't run. Smangele, there's finances involved in starting a business. Smangele, you need to be in a space and shape where we feel like you're ready. Mm-hmm. And at the back of my mind, myself, I was ready to do it. And, I then submitted my resignation letter. I told them that, I feel like you're not ready for what I want to serve, what I want to give to people. So therefore, let me run it for myself. So then I told them, actually, I am leaving you guys. It's okay. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have money. I didn't know what was going to happen next. But all I wanted to do was to give the world what I had to offer. It was the last day of May 2016. 1st of June 2016, I started running my business in my own flat. I wanted to unleash what was inside of me. Having to do hair for so long, I felt like I was ready now to run and give people what I wanted to offer to them. And I felt like having to work for someone else, it wasn't bad, but I felt like they were cornering me. They wanted to shape me to be Smangele inside the salon stylist. that time Smangele wanted to be Smangele out of the salon and run the world.
That sounds like the challenges of the business, and we're gonna get to that. But Koketso, can you tell us what are some of the difficulties? Because I know you are a big brand in jewelry. You actually made African jewelry quite cool. But what were some of the challenges you found you faced when you started your business?
Starting the business was quite a challenge because I didn't have money and I'm from a very disadvantaged background. So getting the business to start was quite a hassle because I didn't have any support. And at that time, I was also broke. And getting to get people to believe in what I do and believe that they can actually buy jewelry from a girl from the township, you know, because everybody's like, okay, I can go to your big retail stores because we trust their brands, we know their brands. So getting my business out there was quite a hassle, and getting customers to trust me and believe in my work was quite difficult.
Okay. Now, Silas.
Yeah, and our industry is, our industry is dominated by, I'm sorry to say this, by white people. So being a black person, penetrating myself in the industry was also quite hard.
We're going to come back to Koketso. That's a serious discussion that we need to have. But Silas, I'm sure you know all about looking the part. I mean, you make tailor-made suits. And I'm sorry I'm going to do this. Please get up.
My goodness.
You have to get up. People need to see what. Come on now. If you're going to start a business, please make. Come on. There we go. Thank you. You can have a seat. Now, I know a business, well, as an entrepreneur, you can tell us more about this, but it must take a lot of work in the background. But how important is it to look at the part, especially in your line of business?
I mean, in my line of business, image, it's everything. You know, you always have to look the part so that your clients can actually take you as serious, just to say that, you know what, he's living the brand. Because of, I can't be consulting in a jean and a t-shirt, you know. So I need to sell my business before you even get to say anything to me. So already I've given you 80 to 90% of the image that you are looking for. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and we said we're going to talk about the challenges, that you face. Silas, did you have any challenge? Let's talk about money. I get the show is called Money Makers. How much money are you guys actually making? Okay, no, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Tell me how much money, or let's say how big an influence has money been in starting the business? Like, I'm sure you know that it takes money, Vele, but I'm sure when you got there, it was a shock to the system. So Silas, what have been your most frustrating or most rewarding things about attaining and maintaining your wealth with your brand?
I mean, resources, it's always going to be a challenge, you know. And fortunately for me, when I tapped into the tailoring space, what I did, I had to save for about a year to 2 years, you know. At least in that space, it gave me the platform to actually know the business better, you know. And not only that, I only needed to also find out about the kind of fabrics that we want to use, the kind of craftsmanship we want to use, and everything else, or every movement, it's money that you have to intake, you know. And fortunate enough, in the last 2 years, the business it's picking up. You know, we are able to make good money as well. You know, but then also we need to be humble about it. You know, so yeah.
Okay, Koketso. Koketso, are you still with us?
Can you repeat that, please?
No, girl, I haven't even asked the question yet. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So what were I mean, you spoke a lot about how it was so hard for you as a black woman to get into this business. But tell us, when it comes to money-wise, how are you faring from when you started to now? And how did you make that happen?
Yo, looking back, it was quite hard, but right now I'm at a position where I'm happy about the decisions that I took back then to start my own business, because I can finally see it paying off. I can finally, I'm independent, I'm supporting my family.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, I'm doing so money that I'm making in the jewelry industry, and I'm employing more people. I'm now employing more than 5 people, and to me, that is making means I've made it. Because I've not made it big yet, but I'm a few steps away. So looking back, I can say it's finally paying off.
Now, Sma, let's talk. I mean, it's all good and well, and all the glamour, and you get to do these people, you get to do celebrity hair and all of that. But COVID came through.
Hey.
COVID came through business owners, and it shook us, all of us. Sma, what girl? I saw on your Instagram there was a point because you had a branch in Joburg, right?
And
I'm not gonna and Pretoria, and you had to shut down one of those businesses.
Both of them.
What, girl? You. And
Let me tell you.
tell us.
No, guys, COVID humbled me, hey? It did. I think COVID was the first time in my life having to go down. Ever since I started my business in 2016, it has been going up, going up, going up. We moved from having one branch with 14 stylists in Joburg to having another branch in Pretoria with 14 stylists. So it was just coming along, you know. It was what I always wanted to do. It was employing the young, the creative, the talented, you know. And then COVID happened. So we then had to close down. Actually, we closed down both branches at the same time because now I was trying so hard to source out funds so that, because I mean we were hit very hard with COVID and not having to generate income for 4-6 months. It was a mess for us. So after failing, and I was like, you know what, it's okay, let me just close down, move into a smaller space. And you know, it wasn't nice having to tell people that, guys, you don't have jobs anymore. I mean, I had 29 employees.
My goodness.
And then having to move down to the 4 that I have currently, it was a mess for me. And I think part of it was accepting that, okay, there are challenges in life, and you just need to prepare yourself for those challenges. Yes, you may not know how those challenges are going to hit you, but you have to always prepare. That's one thing about being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You take in the punches. Trust me, you take in those punches and you eat them for breakfast, and then you serve yourself whatever that's left after. But yes, I closed. So now we are currently in my own space now. Fortunate enough, the place that I stay in, they have 2 separate garages. So the landlord was like, it's okay, you can use the other garage, set it into a salon. We're not going to even charge you to operate there. We'll just charge you the normal amount that you use for the house.
We are going to come back to that. And guys, in case you are wondering, yes, you are still tuned in to Palm TV. We're going to take an ad break right now. But if you want to interact with us, simply send us a WhatsApp saying, hi, what's up? 068 051 5062.
Previously on the Moneymakers.
Well, for me is respect money and it will respect you back. That's it. Seriously, that's just what it is. If you have no respect for money, it doesn't matter if it's coins, paper, anything. You have no respect for money, money will not respect you back.
Uzodwa wenu nini ngani kuphi kwenze njani kusha amaqanda kusha ama perfume kuyafiwa nje.
I don't suffer from abantu bazothini because I work so hard. Imali sestradini.
Yeah.
You know that if you were in something like this, nobody else would wear it.
I know.
Uzodwa. I actually wanted to say that, but I wanted to put it nicely. Well, we actually do use toilet paper, all of us. But when I want blunt, you call it as it is.
It's like that.
Catch the Moneymakers on Mondays at 11 a.m. only on Palm TV, your #1 social media TV network.
Welcome back to Moneymakers. My name is Apiwe Honono, and you are tuned in to Palm TV. We are official Palm TV on Instagram, official Palm TV on Twitter, and just Palm on Facebook. Now, I am not alone. I am with 3 guests, all entrepreneurs in their own right and succeeding. Our first guest is Silas Nchabeleng. Just a reminder, this nice gentleman sitting next to me. We have Smangele on the far end of Silas, and joining us via Zoom is Koketso Mohlala. She's all the way in Soshanguve. Now, Silas?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's talk about what you wish you knew before you started your business. What you wish you could have, like, if there was a money makers when you started your business and you wanted to tune in and someone would tell you, what can you do to make your business succeed? What do you wish you knew?
That's a very interesting question to ask because when I tapped out of the corporate space, I was getting a salary on a monthly basis. You know, I wish someone could say to me, Silas, you're going to go so many months without getting salary. But then because of the love that I have and the passion that I have for the business, that actually sustains me and, you know, says to Silas, go forward, no matter what, go forward, go forward, go forward. Yeah.
And Koketso, you still with us?
I wish I knew how to save money. Yeah. I wish I knew how to save money so that when COVID hits, I can be ready for it.
Okay, so I don't think anybody was ready for COVID, okay? Don't use COVID as an excuse. Think about it. You think about it, I will come back to you. What do you wish someone had told you before you started your business?
Sure, guys, read the finer details. For every paper that you're going to sign with anyone, get someone to assist you with. I made a mistake by signing in a 5-year lease contract that actually on the second year when so I have like a very tight relationship with my clients, and because I meet different people and where they work every day. So one of the clients is an attorney, so she was like, give me a contract, let me go over it. And we only realized on the second year that actually this contract binds you in a way that you can't get out of it, but they can get out of it. So if anything happens, your business struggles, you can't leave them. So for anything that you're going to do in your business, every contract that you're going to sign with anyone else, get a second person to read through the final details and explain to you that what's happening with the contract. You know, whether it's lease, it's a product consignment, anything that you're going to sign in with anyone, just make sure business partnership. Just make sure you get anyone to read the papers for you.
Now, listen, we are living in an age now of, you know, digital media and social media. How has social media helped you guys grow your businesses? And I need all of you guys to answer these questions because all of you are doing extremely well and it's almost a word of mouth or social media. So how did you do it? How did social media help with the growing of your business?
I started my social media while I was still employed. And having to grow social media while I was employed, sharing my work, most of my clients used to say to me, Smangele, when are you opening your own thing? You know, and it was that push from then that made me realize that actually the world out there is ready for me. And also consistency, you know, don't lie about what you do on social media. Be as pro, as natural as you can, because the more you're natural, the more you attract the people that needs to see what you say. And it really helped me a lot in terms of staying true to what I do as well. I mean, if you go on my page, you can see from the onset that, okay, this is a natural hair salon. This is what we serve. And I think there's times where I had to say no to other people because they wanted me to do something that doesn't align with me. And I realized saying no to them, it really kind of shaped me. Now I can stand firm and say, I deal with natural hair only. And you can't ask me anything other than natural hair or dreadlocks, you know. I can give that to my best ability, except other things I can't.
Silas, what makes you stand out from why should someone not buy a Fabiani suit? I want you to sell yourself. Why must someone not buy a Fabiani suit and come and look at the Suit Up life? Like, what is it about your brand that stands out completely?
I mean, we actually take time to assemble, you know, and what I'm giving you is quality assurance. What I'm giving you is a deliverance. What I'm giving you is a product that you will be able to wear in the next coming 5 to 10 years if you don't gain weight. And then because of we are into the tailoring and image space.
Yes.
And also we are using one of the best craftsmanship into the bespoke. You know, we are using one of the best craftsmanship that you could ever think of, you know. And what I also like is when I'm sitting with a client, they are telling me their story. I need to narrate their story into the fabric. So this is what I do for a living.
Okay. Koketso, big things are going for you, girl. I need you to tell people that you are featured on Beyonce's website.
My goodness.
Beyonce, the queen. How did that even happen? How did that? If that's what money moves, I don't know what's money moves. How did that happen?
It all happened through social media. Like I guess the right people are following me, and fortunately, my customers and my followers are not selfish with information. They are kind of looking out for small businesses. So Trevor gave me a call and said, I'm shooting for Beyonce. Can you give me some of your jewelry pieces? You know, Trevor's he's big. So I was like, oh, yeah. Like, he called me in the morning. He said, I need jewelry pieces. And I was like, okay, I don't even have stock. I had to work until 11 p.m. and meet him in Joburg around 12 to give him those pieces. But because he was patient enough because he believed in me, he was pushing me, saying, you can't miss this opportunity. And because of him, I'm getting recognition in the US, and we are actually doing quite well. We actually doing better in the US than here at home.
Wow.
My goodness.
Hey, isn't that a problem that we all face though? How do you guys feel about, do you feel you're getting, I know Smangele, your story is different because the South Africans have embraced the whole natural, it's a movement now. To have natural hair is a movement. And, but how has, I think for you, that this would be a suitable question for you, Silas, because someone can easily wake up and go buy a Gucci suit and not choose you. But, you know, how do you maneuver through that and sell your business anyway?
I mean, 80% of my clientele, it's through reference. You know,
word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
Yeah.
I believe that's the biggest money generating into our businesses. You know, and also, like I was saying to you, that when you come to us, trust me, you're going to have the most amazing tailored suit in the market, and we are slowly gaining that attraction into the right places, into the right market, you know. And what I can say is constant research on the business, you know, then that will actually get you the final results that one is looking for.
So what you're saying is it's not enough to be comfortable in your space and say, I've done it. You need to constantly be trying to reinvent yourself.
Always.
And any projects you guys are working on? This stuff with you, Silas. What projects are you working on?
I don't want to say much at the moment.
Okay.
But then I need to shoot few campaigns with big brands.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to say much about it, but then let's just stay in tune.
Okay.
And see.
Okay, great. Let's do a bit of name dropping quickly before we go. Koketso, you can sit this one out because Beyonce charms everybody. So you know what, you can sit this one out. But who have you made some clothes for?
It's my brother Etumiso. That's the one brother who has opened the market for me, and I'll forever be indebted to his support and the exposure.
Sma?
So I've worked with Uzinand and Finyana, I've worked with Sis Claire Mawisa, Sis Renate, Remy 20. I've worked Nabo Sis Butleben Darumda.
Yes.
And we've just completed a campaign with Darling Hair. And so I'm really looking forward to working with more brands. But I do appreciate the clientele that we have.
Okay, so any final words, parting words from you? What are you busy with? What can people look out for?
At the moment, I'm just busy with sourcing new stores that we can supply, both local and international. But with COVID, we don't have any new exciting projects that we're working on.
But Beyonce is covering it all up.
But Beyonce is going to lap it all up, girl. You are on Beyonce's network.
Beyonce is like...
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. The Suit Up Life Indalo, Nubian Naturals, and Ditsala Designs. Thank you so much for joining us. We are at Palm TV, at official Palm TV on Instagram and Twitter, and on Facebook you will find us under Just Palm TV. See you again next week Monday, same time, more movers and shakers. Bye bye.
Palm TV, your #1 social media TV network.